Namaum Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vikasa Swami Namne Namaum Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namne Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharna Visheshunivadi Paschatya Desatarine. Dear Guru Maharaj, so on the occasion of your 65th appearance day, which we are celebrating as Vyasa Puja, please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Srila Prabhupada. There are a lot of activities that you conduct on a worldwide basis. There are only a few things that I can cover in the limited time. So your recent focus in the last 5 years has been around farm communities. So the Srikakulam farm, where about 11 families have already moved in from the Telangana and Andhra area. And that particular farm has grabbed the attention of national media, both the Hindi media, the Telugu media, and in general the national media. And there are a lot of news reports that are coming out. You have not compromised any of the teachings of Srila Prabhupada in trying to build this farm community. So people have to come in, giving up their jobs and build their own mud houses and stay there. And these individuals who used to work for companies like Wipro and Infosys have left their jobs, high-paying jobs, and have come and with their entire family, parents and kids, and put the kids in the Gurukul, and they are training them very efficiently according to the traditional Vedic standards. So the Srikakulam farm is coming up very, very well, and I've had a chance to look at some of those videos. The second is the Krishna Life, which is the Western preaching that you have started in Atlanta by buying an old Methodist church, which Lord Krishna has given us at a very good price, surprisingly. And again, not surprisingly, because the Lord wants his devotees to do good preaching. So now there are about 24 brahmacharis there in the Krishna Life, and recently we came to the Shravanam Kirtanam camp and saw the ecstatic kirtan, and almost everybody is trained so well that each one of these brahmacharis can run the kirtan all by themselves. And then there is a brahmacharini ashram with the 9 African American ladies who are from Georgia State University primarily. That's where most of the book distribution happens, and they have decided to come and stay in the Brahmacharini ashram, and they are doing a fantastic work there. So Krishna Life is a jewel in the ISKCON's crown with a broad range of Americans, primarily African Americans, who are joining and leading the charge there in the Atlanta area. You are planning for an old age home in Salem, Tamil Nadu. There is the world's first rock temple within ISKCON in the Chola Chera style, and it's a massive structure. It's still ongoing. However, the devotees have moved in, and the brahmachari ashram with about 100 brahmacharis is fully functional, which is a great accomplishment. And you continue to go there regularly and give them guidance through your lectures and association and so on. Recently, in the Pandal program at Govardhan, where your Vyasa Puja was celebrated in Bharat, India, there were 3,000 plus people in the Pandal program, and the Pandals were full and people had to wait outside. So that is the extent of following that you have generated amongst your disciples and the general Brajbasis who come to hear your lectures. You also have a different center of gravity in Eastern, Central, and Western Europe, in Croatia, in Slovenia, in Ljubljana, in Germany, in UK, in Ireland, and Britain, and elsewhere in Europe, and also in the former Soviet blocs such as Czech Republic, the countries that came out of the Czech Republic and Yugoslavia. So your preaching is going on pretty strong, and after the departure of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj, some of their disciples have taken shelter of you in the Eastern Europe. So, and you are guiding them so nicely with regards to following the Vedic Sanatan Dharma in a very unexpected place such as Eastern Europe. You have been authoring the book, The Mood and Mission of Srila Prabhupada. This has been going on for many years, and you have been researching tirelessly to see what is it that Prabhupada wanted. Initially, he wanted to create the Brahminical society, which Prabhupada was very successful at, and now he had said in Rome in 1972 that the focus should shift to Varnashrama, which is basically not only creating Brahmanas, but Vedic-centered Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras based on their propensity, so that the Chaturvarnam Maya Shrishtam can coexist and Swanutishtasya Dharmasya Samsiddhir Haritoshanam. So Lord Hari can be pleased by cooperation of these 4 different varnas and ashramas such as Brahmachari, Grihasthas, Vanaprasthas, and Sannyasis. You have instituted the formal process of starting people on Varnashrama, Vanaprastha. So when people are ready to leave Grihastha, you have started a process. It's almost like initiation where you give them saffron and move them to this Vanaprastha stage. So you have Brahmachari ashrams in a few locations, you have Varnashrama with all 4 ashrams in a few locations, and then you have started the Vanaprastha process. And as some of them who could not go into the farm community, you are looking at the old age home where it's not necessarily an old age home, it is able-bodied because there's no retirement in Krishna consciousness. So people would go there and actually contribute till the point that they leave their body. So in a nutshell, you have touched upon the various aspects of ISKCON, both in book writing, in Nagar Sankirtan, in establishing farm communities, establishing old age communities, establishing pure Brahminical centers in temples such as Salem and in Croatia and in Slovenia and in Ujjain, in Srikakulam and in Nandagram in Gujarat, and many, many more places. Recently, one of the South African devotee who has not even had direct association with you gave a big donation inspired by your tireless and powerful, forceful preaching, which you are using in establishing more and more Varnashrama farm communities. Under your guidance, I procured some land in the greater Dallas area, although I have not done anything in the last 8 months. I'm cutting down trees and more trees are coming up. And so it has been a constant battle against ecology at this point. And hopefully, with your mercy and blessing of all the Vaishnavas, we'll take it to the next step. So, on the occasion of your Vyasa Puja Maharaj, ask for your forgiveness for all the offenses, physical, mental, and soul level offenses committed, and seek your guidance so that myself, Padma Devidasi, Harishri, and Lakshmi Priya Devidasi can continue to progress along with all the Vaishnavas in both Seattle and the Dallas congregations and the Atlanta congregations. So I have the good fortune of associating with all 3 different congregations, which is all by your mercy and the mercy of His Holiness Harivilas Maharaj. Thank you, Guru Maharaj, Harivilas Maharaj, and Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Bhakti Vikasa Swami Maharaj, for guiding us so well, and hopefully with your guidance we can take it up seriously and go back home, back to Godhead in this very lifetime. Hare Krishna.